I am completely overwhelmed by this year's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, holiday sales going on. I feel like I get hundreds of emails every single day. And so I thought what I would do for you guys is just show you some of my favorites, and not just some of my favorite sales, but some of the items that I would get during the sale. And I thought I would start it in my closet because I'm getting dressed and I'm actually putting on some things that I would recommend. So why don't we start actually with my jewelry. So I've got my wedding ring on right now, and I was about to put on all of my other pieces. You guys know how much I love my rings. They're all by Lucifer Veronestis. You guys have heard me talk about this wonderful designer, Luna Scamuzzi, who is the brains behind Lucifer Veronestis. And she's based in Milan, and she creates one-of-a-kind jewelry. Now, she has certain styles, so if you like this ring, you can request something like this, but she uses a technique to mold these pieces that the mold disappears every time it's cast in the gold. So they are truly, truly one of a kind. She loves working that way. I love getting one of a kind pieces. I don't like, especially when it comes to fine jewelry, I really don't want pieces that someone else can have. So let me just put on my other rings here. Not that you guys haven't seen this 1,000 times, but her Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal is still going on, and it is going on through the end of Cyber Monday, and it's with code Michele10, and you'll get 10% off, which is really unheard of when it comes to one-of-a-kind fine jewelry. So definitely take advantage of it. This is absolutely the time of the year that you want to be buying yourself some beautiful fine jewelry, or you want to kind of hint, hint, nudge, nudge someone, put it on your wish list. But here are my rings that I always wear. I feel like I need one for this finger, don't you think? I think this one is feeling really naked. This one too. Anyway, so I just wanted to mention that again. Michele10, 10% off at Lucifer Veronestis. I always put her contact information down below in my description box. I'll do so again. And I can't actually believe how quickly she works, but that's how brilliant she is. I think you still have time to get orders in by the holiday rush. So definitely do not hesitate. Get your orders in if you want to be sure that you get your piece in by the holidays. So that's Lucifer Veronestis. And then I did want to mention also, I am wearing the Everlane Dream pants, and I just love these pants. They're a double knit, so they're super comfortable. There is elastic waist with a drawstring, so you can kind of tighten it up if you want. It's got pockets. It has this center seam down the front, so they just look a little bit more polished. They look a little bit more finished. I have no problem wearing these out to dinner, despite the fact that they're a knit. I feel like if I cover the elastic waist here, they look like slacks. So I just wanted to mention that Everlane is also having a sale. Now, let me check their site because I don't want to misspeak, but I believe these Dream pants are 40% off. So they're regularly $88 and now they're $53. And they're so comfortable, and there's 6 different colors, all like neutrals. I have this color and I have this olive green color, which I love as well. I think the olive looks a little bit more casual than the black color. Like the olive color, I feel like ends up looking like khakis kind of, or chinos, and these end up looking like slacks. But I like having these 2 options. In fact, I may order, there's like another color that I've been eyeing, which is this slate color, and it's like a dark gray. I just think that would be a really nice addition, and I could wear that with a black sweater and not look too black on black on black on black like I always do, or with like a cream sweater. I just think that would be really nice. So I may get these. So the size that I have, just if you use me as size reference, and if you watch my other video, you know I've lost some weight, but these still fit great. I wear size large. So if I order the slate, I will also get a size large. They're very comfortable. I love them. I have worn them out. I've napped in them. They're wonderful. So definitely take a look at the Everlane site. There are some amazing deals. Like I said, these are 40% off, but they have like great deals on some of their sweaters, a lot of their jeans. I actually want to see if any of the outerwear I love from Everlane is on sale. Let me just take a quick look here. Oh yeah, so those are 30% off. So the Renew quilted mid-length liner is 30% off. The Renew long liner is 30% off. And I think some colors are even more deeply discounted. I have the Renew long liner in black, And I wore this my entire trip, essentially, when I was in Paris last year in February. So it is like the perfect weight coat if it's chilly outside, but you're gonna be walking around. You know what I mean? Like you start to like build up a little bit of heat. This is perfect for that because it's breathable, but it's really, really warm. Let me just model this for you. So this is size large. And it comes down to like my mid-calf. So this is the long version. It comes down to like my mid-calf. I'm 5'5". I just think it's perfect. And again, this may be something that I order because I do want to get one of the mid-length ones. Yeah, so those are on sale, again, between 30 and 40% off, kind of depending on the color that you pick. But I just think this is such a great everyday kind of coat. It's so, so good. Okay, so enough about Everlane. There's tons of stuff there, and you guys know how much I love Everlane. They always have like great basics there. Another sale I wanted to mention is Jenny Kane. Of course, I've blasted this out on all of my platforms, but I just think it's, you know, what better time? What better time to get 25% off some amazing knits? And there's no code needed. The exclusions automatically apply. It's 25% off everything, which is so great. And this sale of hers has been going on for a while. So as I'm kind of flipping through here, I'm noticing that there are a lot of, you know, sizes that are out of stock. Some colors are out of stock, but there's just so many different styles. Yeah, there's plenty to choose from. Plenty to choose from. So the sweater that I wanted to pull on today is a Jenny Kane oversized crew neck. It's 50%, I believe, recycled cashmere, 50% cotton. And what size is this? I have a size large. Let me throw this on for you. I just love these Jenny Kane sweaters. They're just basic. They're basic, they go with everything. They'll become staples in your wardrobe. You're gonna want every color of every style. They're just so great. So again, this is the oversized pullover. And you guys know how many of her pieces I have. I have the cabled cocoon cardigans. I have this. I have the everyday sweater, which is phenomenal if you want something just a little bit lighter. I think you can probably see that the gauge on the sweater is just a little bit finer than something like this. This one's a little bit chunkier, but this is the everyday sweater. I have a bunch of other cardigans, but the cashmere cocoon cardigan, such a staple. Actually, you can see how worn this is because I was just napping in this with Butters and I think she drooled on it. I need to get this cleaned. But that's how often I wear this sweater and I just absolutely love it. And I think during this sale, I'm also gonna get a couple more of these, like a couple of different colors. I think I want gray and I think I want like a taupey color, although I have plenty of taupey colored sweaters, but I definitely wanna pick up a gray and see what else they have. So this is the sweater on, again, size large. So Jenny Kane, always recommend Jenny Kane. Oh, I have a pair of Jenny Kane shoes on. I have the clog on. Oh, so dirty, so gross, sorry. Just love them. They're so comfortable. And instead of like the molded kind of Birkenstock bottom, I mean, there's like a little bit, you can't even feel it, but what you can feel is that this is actually spongy and cushioned. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. So they're so comfortable. These actually come in a gray color that I may have to get because I've been wearing these nonstop. These are just a nice, like warmer version of Birkenstocks and the cushiness is really nice. It's really, really nice. So I've been wearing these nonstop. All right, Dean Davidson. I'm about to put on my earrings and I thought, let me mention their Black Friday sale, even though I've been blasting that out on all of my platforms as well. But everything on their site is 30% off. So you guys know how much I love these Dune Huggies. These are $175 regularly, and they are marked down to $122.50. They do come in gold and silver, and I'm thinking about picking up a pair of silver earrings. I feel like I've been wearing like white toned metal a bit more often lately. Isn't that weird? I mean, I love my gold. I love my gold, but I think it'll be nice to have these in a silver as well. Anyway, I digress. So 30% off their entire site. And then on top of the 30% off, like every day through, I believe, Cyber Monday, they're having a special deal on something. So today, for example, they have a free limited edition Amazonite, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, bracelet. It's a $175 value, but you'll get it free when you spend $250 or more. So that's their homepage there. So really, really great deals over on Dean Davidson. perfect. These are like perfect holiday gifts. They're almost like the Jenny Kane of jewelry. They'll become staples in your jewelry wardrobe. You'll find yourself like wearing them every day. They're just great. You know, I wear these all the time. I wear these Soul Huggy hoops all the time. They're just awesome. And never has one like faded in its finish, or like the hardware has never like gone off on me. They're just really, really sturdy pieces. So wanted to mention, again, of course, Dean Davidson jewelry. They're just top notch, great quality. And of course, I had to mention my Eberjay pajamas. These are 25% off. So these are the Giselle like long sleeve pajamas. I think they have a short sleeve version, and I think they have a shorts version, but I have the long sleeve and the long pants. That's what I like. I have a size large in these, and I think you guys just saw a video on Wednesday where I showed you some Christmas ones that I got. So the Christmas themed ones, unfortunately, are not part of the sale because those are holiday specials. But if you just want some solid colors, and they have a ton of different options, 25% off. Just read the comments on the site, because these are no joke, like the softest pajamas I have ever felt. So definitely take advantage of that. Eberjay, 25% off. All right, before we go downstairs, I'm like, I have to use my new favorite tool. This is from T3. And of course, they're having an amazing Black Friday deal as well. But they've also given me a coupon code that you can use on top. So they're having 25% off everything. Awesome, great. But if you use my code GIFT15, you'll get 15% off on top of the 25%, which is so awesome. So anyway, as you guys know, I love just blow drying my hair and just being done with it. But if I just run this T3 edge through my hair just a couple of times, it makes it so much smoother and shinier, and I can add just a little bit of like wave to it. Hold on, let me move my microphone. I keep hitting it. It's basically like a heated brush. All of this is heated, so be careful, don't touch that. And then the teeth of the brush are heated. And then there's heat coming off of here. I believe like every tooth of the brush is heated. So what I like to do is just quickly just do this to my hair. Just the front. And I just get this little swoop. And that's all I want. You know, when I blow dry my hair, I get about, I don't know, 95% of it dried. And then it just feels like right at the roots, right at the base. It's still a little bit wet. I think that's normal. But I just take this and I just brush through my hair. It finishes drying out my hair and it really smooths it out. And then I can add like a little bit of that wave, that swoop to my hair. And that's it. And I literally use it like a brush. And like I said, I get to add that little bit of movement to it at the bottom there. And then I'm done. Super easy. So 25% off and then 15% off with GIFT15 on top of the 25% off. You really can't beat that. And I love the T3 tools. They're really, really awesome. All right, and before we move downstairs, because I'm staring at this, Tatcha is 25% off. Now, I think they discontinued my favorite product, which is the Indigo Body Butter. I was just using this. I'm almost done with this tub, and I could not be more sad. But Tatcha has a ton of amazing stuff. So I wanted to mention they're 25% off. I really love their Indigo Overnight Repair. This is so, so good. It's so cushiony. It's so healing. It feels great on my skin. It has like no fragrance. It's so soothing. I really, really love it in the wintertime where I feel like my skin needs a little bit more babying. I don't know, something about like the heat, the cold air, like that, just, my skin feels like it's just gonna crack, but that's super healing. I am also almost done with the Silk Serum from Tatcha. This is really lovely. It's a very kind of like lightweight serum. I like using this during the day. I need a little something because I have really dry skin. I need something a little heavier for at night, but during the day, this is so great because it absorbs, it does its thing, it doesn't interfere with stuff. So I really like this. And they're also offering some gifts depending on how much you order. So $100 or more, you get a 2-piece gift. $200 or more, you get a 4-piece gift. And you have to use the code CYBER23 and you get 25% off their site. So definitely take advantage of that. That's a really great deal. All right, let's head on downstairs, continue this discussion while I put on some makeup and we could talk about some more amazing beauty deals going on. Okay, I'm sitting down to do my makeup and I'm staring at my Ilios lighting beauty mirror, I think it's called. And I also have their like travel mirror basically, which flips open. There's a magnification mirror on one side. This side lights up, it's rechargeable. So I love this. I bring this on trips now and it's so helpful. And then this mirror that I'm sitting in front of, I use this when I'm filming. I just love it. So it's got power here and there is, let me turn that down. There's 10%, 25%, 50, 75, and then 100%. And then there's cool, like neutral and warm temperatures for the lighting. And then this mirror magnifies as well. And this mirror also comes out, let me just show you, it comes out like that, and you can actually swing over this arm and you can take off this attachment and put like a phone or a small recorder here, any which way you want, portrait or landscape. So super versatile mirror. I really, really love it. It's such a good design because you can very easily like just take it apart and put it together like so. And that's it, voila. So you can get 20% off site-wide. They have some other products on there. These are the only two that I've tried and I love them both. And you just have to use the code HOLIDAY23 to get 20% off. All right, so I'm just gonna do my makeup here and talk through some other sales. I'm using my Chantecaille Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 15. I use the shade Bliss now, which is a little bit lighter than the shade I used when I first started using this product. I think I started using, was it Alabaster? That just sounds like it should be lighter than Bliss. No, I started using Vanilla. That's the shade I started using, and it is too deep for me now. Yes, that's how pale I've gotten. So Bliss works beautifully for me now. So I just put some on my BK Beauty 101 brush. So Chantecaille and BK Beauty both are having amazing Black Friday sales. So there is a sale page on Chantecaille, and this Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer is included, which is so great. So this is regularly $84, is marked down to $67, which is fantastic. And this is such a great everyday, low maintenance kind of tinted moisturizer. Now it doesn't have a ton of coverage because it is just a tinted moisturizer, but it really does some great perfecting. So love that. Definitely one of my favorite tinted moisturizers. Let's see what else they have. One of my favorite bronzers, the Real Bronze Goa, is regularly $82, is $66. The Lotus Blossom collection, that's also included in this sale. So they've got some good stuff in this sale. And if you want to use the code Michele25, you will get 25% off of their site. Definitely check out Chantecaille because they have so many amazing products. As you guys know, I'm such a big fan. Okay, so that is my foundation. I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to do anything too heavy today. I am going to use my Clé de Peau Bronzing Powder Duo, which I've been using pretty consistently over the past few months. I'm going to use my Refer brush number 22. Refer, by the way, is also having a Black Friday sale, of course. I don't even know, like they just have such amazing prices and deals all the time. I just don't know how they keep outdoing themselves, but they have a really great Black Friday sale going on. So I'll just leave a link to their site down there. But I love this 22 brush. Hopefully it's still in stock because this one sells out really, really quickly. But this reminds me of the original Tom Ford bronzer brush. Just big and fluffy and just, it's so generous. It's just a generous brush. And there's like nothing this brush can't blend out. And this Bronzing Powder Duo is on sale at Saks. So Saks is just having like a blowout Black Friday sale everywhere. Their fashion, their accessories, their beauty. I would just keep checking back. Just keep checking back at Saks. I'm going to list down below in my description box everything I can find, but I feel like new discounts keep appearing. Like every time I open up my inbox, I'm like, oh, okay, it's 30%. Oh, it's 50%. I'm like, oh, okay, some things are marked down like 80%. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm going to put as much info down below my description box for what's going on at Saks, because there's a lot going on, but yeah, some of the beauty stuff is included, and I believe it's like 15% off, which is not bad for a lot of the brands that they carry. A lot of the brands that they carry just never get marked down. So anyway, just wanted to mention those. So I'm going through my email, and Violet Grey is having their Put It in the Bag event, which is 25% off. They do have some exclusions, but they've got a lot of great stuff included. A lot of Augustinus batter is included, and Farah Homidi, the lip palettes that I'm loving, those are included, and a brand that is very, very rarely included in sales, but Trudon. So if you're into Sierra Trudon candles, those seem to be marked down, and Frederick Malle fragrances are also included. Violet Grey has really some of the best like selection of brands. I always equate them to, I feel like they're the Barneys of beauty. They just have like a really interesting selection, and there's a lot of brands on there that I first learned about through them, and that's how I felt about Barneys, and I just love them. So La Bouche Rouge is also included, and I've got their highlight here. This is one of my favorite products from them. It's so, so good, and I thought I was recording, sorry, so I already applied it, but isn't it just, right here you can see, isn't it so smooth? It's stunning. So it's part of the Violet Grey Put It in the Bag event, and it is it more than 25% off? It was regularly 35 and now it's 26. That's just for the refill, and then the case is sold separately, but it's all available in Violet Grey. It's all marked down. So what is that? That's $9 off. That's almost 30% off. Yeah, that's almost 30% off. So that is a great deal on a really, really beautiful highlight. Yeah, definitely check out Violet Grey. Their Put It in the Bag event is always worth taking a look at. All right, and Space NK is having a great, great sale. So they have a sale page. Things are up to 25% off. But if you're shopping from the US, there's no tax applied. So there's like an additional savings. For me, it's almost 9% savings. And I know in some states it's even more. So anyway, it's just a great deal. And they have, do you guys remember this? They have the Byredo palettes for sale. This is the Metal Boots in Snow. Metal Boots in the Snow. I can't believe I remembered that. And Cool Tone Shadows are back. It's a great time to pick up this guy. It is such a beautiful, beautiful palette. It's got these like greens and the silvers. I'm just gonna throw some on. I'm gonna use some of my Refer brushes here. I'm gonna start with number 14, and I'm gonna go into this shade here, which is called Strap. And just dust this on lightly. It's like a really blackened olive. So it'll give you a really cool, like, smoky effect. These eyeshadows are so good. They just work really, really well. They blend out beautifully. I think they're like perfectly pigmented. Not too much, not too little. I'm gonna use my Refer number 2 brush, this flat shader, and go into this last shade over here, which is called Verglas. Just sweep this over my lid. This is one of my favorite like metallic taupey shades. It's so pretty. It's definitely on the cooler side. It's very silvery, but I still consider it in the taupe family. There, and then I think I'm gonna just use the same brush. I'm gonna go into this shade, which is a little bit more green. It's also iridescent. It like has a color shift in there. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this, just like on top of those two shades, the silvery taupe and that smoky green. Just to add like a nicer transition, I think, between those two shades. And then I'm gonna take a pencil brush and go into this center shade, which is a deep navy. And it has a little bit of a metallic sheen to it. It's a really pretty blue. It's a blue that has a little bit more yellow in it than red. So it doesn't lean, it's not like a blue that leans kind of purple. It leans just a touch towards the green. So this palette is available at Space NK along with a whole bunch of other stuff. Definitely check it out. Really, really good deals on some incredible stuff. And again, no tax if you're shopping from the US, which I really love. So I'm just gonna use my Rephr lash curler and apply some of my Lancome Lashy Doll. This, I think, is like on sale everywhere. I think Lancome's site is having a sale. I think this is on Ulta. They're having a sale as well. And this has definitely become one of my favorite mascaras, just so easy to use. So I'm gonna use this Farah Hamidi. It's like a smudge and contour lip pencil, and it's in the shade Doux, D-O-U-X. And I love, love, love using this to line my lips, and this is marked down on the Violet Gray site along with her lip palettes. But this lip pencil, I just love the shade, and I love that it stays put but is not drying at all. But I really love the shade because I feel like it really does, like the name says, it really does contour, but the shade itself isn't that like it isn't that cool toned, you know what I mean? I feel like in the past I've always had to use a fairly cool toned lip pencil to get the same effect, but there's something really, really kind of special about this color. And I love pairing it with my U Beauty, the Plasma Lip Compound in Fawn. There's a few shades that I really like. Fawn, I think one is Sunset, I think another one may be called like Lady, but they have so many different shades of this lip compound now. But this is really a tinted skincare product. It's so amazing. It really helps my lips stay moisturized. And like I said, in this like winter air, I feel like my skin is really, really needing a little bit of extra love. And this has been so good. So on U Beauty, everything, including their sets, is 20% off, which is so incredible. Just remember to use the code BF20, and it's good through Cyber Monday, November 27th. So they even have a plasma set, so you can get a set of these. It's a $120 value. You can get the set for $62.40, which I believe is less expensive than one of these generally. So the set, here, I'll just show you. It gives you one like untinted one and then two smaller sized tinted versions. So some just really amazing deals going around. And one last sale I want to mention is Merit Beauty. Merit Beauty is having a great sale, 20% off, which is great, but they are also extending it to their gift sets, which I always think is so great because the gift sets are usually marked down already. So you can get 20% on top of it. And I think gift sets are so great, again, for the holidays, like a broken record. Okay, I am done. Those were my favorite Black Friday sales. Those were the items that I would pick for each sale. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Happy shopping. No pressure, of course. Don't feel like you have to shop if you don't want to, but it's a great time if you wanted to, and now you get a deal. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.